First buck on Oz Acres. Heck of a deer. Pretty 10 point. There's a great story behind this deer. This is my 9th buck, big buck to kill with a bow, and every buck I've killed, I've had this hat on, my lucky hat. And going into the beginning of this year, I looked at my hat and it's kind of white, not much camo left to it. I bought this hat when I was a freshman in college, and I decided to go ahead and retire the hat. And I hung it up in my room and went out and bought a nice new fancy Realtree cap for this year to try and start a new lucky hat. And I've hunted extremely hard this whole year. I think my wife can attest to that. She was getting pretty frustrated. But really nothing to show. Only saw one mature buck. Been after this buck all year long, and he's came and gone off our property back and forth, and never laid eyes on him, even though I had tons of trail cam pictures. My wife kept saying, "Go back to your lucky hat," and I was just like, no, I'm gonna keep going with my new hat. And yesterday I put away the new hat and took down my lucky hat off of my first buck hanging on his antlers, and put it on. And this is my second hunt with the lucky hat, and once again it came through. So I owe it to Amy on this one. But this buck has been all over the place. He was hitting our feeders here on our place hard in September, and this was the first deer we had on trail cam. We bought this property this summer. It's a great piece of property in Colorado County, and you know, it's known for a lot of deer, but not necessarily big deer. So we were just hoping to see a lot of deer, shoot some pigs. And he was one of the first bucks on camera, and we just couldn't believe it. So I set my heart for this one. And he was hitting the feeders in October, and then disappeared in the middle of October, and I didn't see him again for nearly a month. And a couple weeks ago, as I was driving out of the property, I spotted him a mile from this feeder. So I was happy because I knew he was alive, but that's pretty good ways in the direction he went. But then he showed back up here last week, and I got him patterned, and it all came through this evening. But just a real pretty 10 point mature deer. Put a great shot on him this evening, and he ran no more than 50 yards and piled up. I saw him fall, and I couldn't be happier. First deer on Oz Acres, Colorado County. So we're going to put him on the wall. He'll hang in our cabin here on the place. All right.